Hi, my name is Nathan Adams. I am the CEO with Red Tea Homes. We're bringing you another episode of Aha Moments. I have the privilege of sitting today with Adam Estroff of the Denver chapter of the YIMBYs. Adam is a lead with YIMBY Denver. So thanks for joining me, Adam.
Thanks for having me, Nathan.
Let's kick it off. Tell me a little bit about kind of what YIMBY stands for, maybe even what the YIMBY stands for.
Absolutely. So YIMBY stands for Yes in My Backyard, and it's a group that started in California in the early 2000s when folks, a lot like us, they were starting out with young families or, starting out their careers. They were wondering why they couldn't find affordable housing. They showed up at, some of their city council hearings, and they found people were saying that they didn't want homes built for folks like them. So they organized and they've been working to change, housing. As housing costs have grown around the country, the movement's really spread. There's YIMBY chapters in Omaha, Atlanta, Florida, New York, all over the country now. And of course, we have our chapter here in YIMBY Denver that was formed in 2016 after there was a conference up in Boulder.
Perfect. Were you part of it in 2016?
So I actually got involved late in 2018 when my wife and I were looking for our own home here in Denver and getting ready to start our own family. Even though I had a good job, she was a teacher in Denver public schools, we were having trouble finding anything that was, a starter home, something that we could afford. And, when we did find something, it was a half of a duplex built in 1885. And, I think that shows if all of our starter homes are 120 years old, they're going to become a scarce commodity.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad your wife's a teacher. Thank you to her for being a teacher. We need more people like that. And we need to do better about taking care of the teachers, the social workers, the firefighters, the police officers, those folks. Here at Red Tea, we absolutely believe in attainably priced housing. You've been taking all of my questions away because you're absolutely killing it with answering things. If you could boil it down to kind of what YIMBY's 2 or 3 most important goals are, what do those look like?
Yeah, I think, the real goal with YIMBY is to both change policy and perceptions around housing so we can have abundant and affordable housing for everyone. Most of our city, most of our subdivisions, it's actually illegal to build new homes in them. And, that's turned into a huge issue as population has grown, here in Colorado. We've grown from 1 million people in 1950 to over 5 million people today. And those neighborhoods that were built in 1950s, they can't add a single additional house. So this has become a huge problem. YIMBY wants to shift development towards existing neighborhoods, existing towns, so we're not consuming more open space and open land. It's better for the environment, and we can build more affordable housing that way as well. But we also want to change the way people feel. There are a lot of myths, like the idea that a fourplex or an apartment building would lower your property values, or that renters don't make good neighbors. And a lot of those things really aren't true. And we believe there's a better way that we can think of our neighborhoods. And that's really incorporated in the name. Yes in my backyard. It's a value statement. It says, yes, I want you here and you belong.
Yep, absolutely. So last question for you. Why is development important in Denver right now?
Development's really important because the reality is we have a shortage of housing. However we want to slice it, we just weren't able to build enough, especially over the last decade as people moved here. If there's a shortage, it's going to drive prices up. People are having to bid on rentals right now, which is a severe sign of shortage. There's literally not a single house for under $300,000 left in Denver. Soon it's going to be nothing left under $400,000. Development is one of the ways that we're going to need to solve this, and also having responsible development is how we're going to keep this problem from continuing to occur in the future.
I love everything you said. Borderline feel like we're sharing a brain right now. We call this aha moments. So the aha moment for me was, we're an organization of like 40 people, and we're trying to impact change. We're trying to build a greener Colorado. We want to build attainably priced homes. We hate the fact that appreciation is so high that it's pricing people out of the market. It's runaway appreciation, for really lack of a better description. So aha moment for me was, oh my God, there's an organization out there that's national, tens of thousands of people, and we're this little 40-person company. And we have the same priorities that the YIMBYs have, so why not align ourselves? And as we work to change things politically, rezone projects, deal with contentious situations from NIMBYs, the opposite of a YIMBY, it's just amazing to be aligned with a group that thinks like we do, believes what we believe, and we're aligned to really make a positive impact in the real estate arena. So thank you for joining us for this episode of Aha Moments.